Now, listen, you guys, it seems like the Transformer is definitely desperate to come out here and change the narrative of her sending men after women over Offset because, well, guess what? The internet never truly forgets because, well, after bragging about Offset for quite a long time, people are now coming and saying, this is the same man that you actually sent women after. What happened? What changed? And she went on a very long rant. And in that rant, she was basically trying to say that, listen, that's not what happened. She's basically trying to rewrite history. And I'm just looking like, okay, what changed? Okay, she used to actually brag about things like this. And now in 2025, she now wants to come out here justifying herself, saying that that's not how anything went down. I never sent anyone after, these women and all of these things. And I'm like, listen, you could never cleanse yourself of being a loser because losers will always behave like losers. And number one loser behavior, especially in women in 2025, is fighting over a man. That's lame. Because this is the same man that is standing around embarrassing you left, right, and center in 2025. This is the same man who went on the internet and said that he won because, well, you gave him three children. That's the same man. So a lot of things that slow people do for attention, they will always come back to bite them in the behind. So anyway, this is what one person said. Somebody said, I want the Transformers album as much as the next person, but if you hear she's been dealing with the H word and emotional A word, and all you care about is when is she dropping, you might need to reevaluate your life. And then somebody said, I just want people to remember she sent grown women to beat on women over the same men laugh my behind off. And then she said, like, I cannot stress this enough. She subjected women to the very thing she's now experiencing over a man that never gave an F about her. Laugh my behind. And if you know anything about the Transformer, she doesn't like being held accountable for anything, like literally for anything. She will make up, cook up lies, change things and manipulate the facts and all of these things just to avoid taking any sort of accountability. She said, enough with the lies. Where in my court papers does it say grown, men touched any women? No way. Why would I send grown men when my bees get active and they came out and said it themselves? My court defendants were women. Y'all got that narrative from somebody that wasn't there. But in the video that I'm going to play afterwards, she does mention that security this, security that. So I guess that's the narrative that she's now going with right now. However, when she seemed to have, tried to dodge the B word, somebody came in and said, she's such a slow person. Okay, you didn't send men to beat up women because of your ex-husband. You sent women. That makes it so much better. And that's the thing. In the quest to defend herself, she said that my co-defendants were women. So somehow in her mind, that makes it right. And when called out about that very same thing, she decided to change tune again. She said, another narrative that I let slide. But girl, in your previous tweet, you said it yourself. Why would I send men when my bees get active? And you even said that, well, the girls are admitting it themselves. So I'm just looking at her like, what is this? She said, another narrative that I let slide. If it was because of a girl messing with my ex, then I would have about 30 cases on me. But that wasn't the issue. I got into it with them outside a hotel and I ain't like the tone. Now, was it the right thing to do? No. But I did the crime and I did the time. Now that the case is over, I can speak my truth. Boy, by you. So she thinks that she can get away with what? Community service over, like this woman really does and I don't blame her. Actually, at the end of the day, I blame black women who rally behind this nonsense. I blame black women who come out to defend this woman when she admits that, oh well, I sent men to, I pretended to want to lay out with men just so I can do this and this and this to them. and people still later slide. So why would you think that she would be worried about putting hands or sending people to put hands on other women over men? Of course, she knows that there are some damn mother chuckers out there who will come out here and basically defend her no matter what she does. And after that, that's when she was like, listen, I'm going to come on spaces to clarify anything. So I will insert to you guys the Twitter space and let me know if you actually think this clarifies anything or if it further proves that, yeah, she would never take accountability for anything. She even went further to say that been running with that lie for years, claimed I sent men to touch women to ruin my career and I still stand. Go bye. Let me insert what she had to say and then I'll get you guys after that.
Because like, hey, I heard this, and that. And they denied it. And then we kept like having like a conversation about it. And I don't know, is it because I speak loud and I speak with my hands? I felt like one of them was getting real aggressive with me. And I'm like, watch your mouth, watch your mouth, like, watch your mouth. And that's when we started arguing. Now, did I feel like they were gonna put hands on me while I was pregnant? No, I'm not gonna say that they was on that type of time. I'm not gonna put a lie on them and act like they was trying to think. I just didn't like the tone personally. I didn't like the tone personally. So since I didn't like the tone, I was like, all right, like y'all trying to do something because I got girls out here. Clearly, I couldn't fight. So um, I got people out here. And it was like, yeah, we'll come downstairs and everything. So nothing ever happened that day. Nothing happened that day. But I just didn't like the tone. And in 2017, I was a little bit more reckless and I tolerated things a little bit less. So that shit kept playing in my head. Like, it's like, yo, I feel disrespected. I feel disrespected. I ain't like the tone. I ain't like how these bitches talk to me. I ain't like that. I ain't like that. So after that, like, it's like, it is what it is. Like, after that, it's history. But what I don't like is that there was a narrative that I sent men to beat up women because that was never the case. Ever. I never sent no men to beat up the case. Why? When I got 100 soldiers for real. Never. The night of the brawl, there was a big brawl because something already happened. Again, my fault again. There was already a lot of tension in the club. There was a lot of tension in the club. Me and one of the girls, we locked eyes. We had like some exchange of words, but from far. So I already felt tried. So I run around the bar, and one of my friends, my home girl, threw a drink at the girl. And as soon as the drink got thrown, security started going crazy. Now, this is a hood spot. So when we talk about security, we're not talking about like security that are trained and this and that. These are hood ass security. So once the drink got thrown by my homegirl, like the security started going crazy. And that's when like my boys started fighting the security and it became a brawl. It became a brawl between the security and my bitch, the bartenders. So it was a brawl between everybody. It was never like, oh yeah, I was beating up bitches. It was never that. And it's crazy because I let this narrative of me circulate for 8 years. For 8 years. And I never said nothing because if I protected myself and my reputation, then my gang will, you know, be locked up. And guess what? At the end of the day, I ended up taking the charge for it. But this was a lie that was made up. And now that the case is over, I clean it up. And it is what it is. Was it the right thing to do? No. But it is like, it was never the right thing to do. But it's crazy that and to this day, that narrative still goes. And now I'm glad that I could think. And I spent over $1 million on court cases and shit, just so my friends wouldn't pay the consequences, all because of a lie. But yeah, like I said, was it the right thing to do? No. Was it the right thing to do? No. And I see those girls all the time. I see those girls all the time. I think I've seen them already like 8 times already in the club, maybe less. I don't know. But I don't have an issue with them. It is what it is. Um, it is what it is. And yeah. But that somebody said, can we stop talking about him, please? No, yeah. Oh, it's not even about him. You know what I'm saying? It's not even about him. It's just the fact that it's like for years, I don't like that shit that they made that narrative was like, oh yeah, she sent men. Like I send men. Why would I send men to beat up females when I got bitch go for me anytime? Anytime. That's one thing about me. I always have bitches that will line it up for me anytime. And and like I sent men to beat up women over. It was never over there. Because if it was over there, baby, I will be set. I will be serving 10 years. I will have 40 cases on me, child. Because child, this man was not easy, child. Please, like, come on. It was just that little argument. I don't know. It just ticked me off. And like, I don't know. Like in 2017, I was like a completely different person. Like I was a different, completely person than now. Like it's like I couldn't handle an argument. Like once I felt like somebody like talking to me too loud, I felt like, it's time to fight type shit. You gotta get handled type shit. Like that was the type of person that I was in 2017 in 2016. Like that's the old me. You know, I'm a grown woman now. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to grow out of that. Like I had to grow out of that hood mentality, that ghetto mentality. But it was really that argument that ticked me off. Before that argument, I never was in a asking them like, hey, did you did this? Did you did that? I never did that. So it was never because of that. And that's a fact. So I'm glad I spoke my truth. But it was it's so crazy. Like for years, that narrative been going on about me, and that was never that. And I never was able to talk about it because that could have gotten my gang in that got my gang into an indictment. Everybody want to talk this tough shit, but got an indictment on me. No. So yeah, just wanted to clear that up. But yeah, somebody says Cardi and Kim Barbie mad at each other. Just noticing, child. We be texting every day, child. Not even text. We talk every day. But all right. Well, I'll talk to you guys later. I'm about to go to the gym. Yeah, I'm about to go to the gym and do my big one. Now I've been going to the gym and I've been gaining weight because I was a little underweight, but now I'm gaining weight. I'm getting my weight back. I'm getting myself together. Mm. Oh, and by the way, I'm gonna show y'all my baby real soon. I'm just waiting for her outfit to arrive. I'm gonna show y'all my baby real soon. Guys, I've been a little bit sad because of my baby. If anybody if anybody know what this is, we already talked to the doctor, and the doctor said that there's really nothing much that we could do about it. But my daughter have done this about 10 times already. And I swear to God, every single time she does this, like we have such a panic attack. So when my baby cries sometimes, like when she gets a little aggravated and she cries, she holds her breath for like 40 seconds. Like she start like crying like what? And then she holds her breath for like 40 seconds. Her whole face starts getting red. Her eyes be popping out, and she stops like breathing for a second. And we be having to pat her in the back or just shake her lightly or like throw water on her. And it's so scary. And after like she comes back and starts breathing again, she starts like, and it's so scary. I have never dealt with this with none of my kids, and we don't understand why she does that. But it's like she did that. She started doing that about 2 weeks ago, and we was freaking out. But we was freaking out. But I guess she did it this weekend around her grandma from her father's side and in front of her father, and they were so scared because I guess like this like she did it like for a very long time, and they were panicking. And it's so annoying because it's like I really want, like, I don't know what to do when it comes to that. Like it's so scary. Like I hate when my daughter does that, and she does it for a long time. Like I've been googling it, and it's like some people say that, like some videos they say like the babies will hold their breath for like 20 seconds, 10 seconds, but my daughter literally does it for like 40 seconds, and we be so, oh my god, it's like the most scariest thing ever. Little fat self. I could tell y'all this. I'm 100% confident with this album. Like it's so, I just don't think that what I got is out there. Is out there. So that's all I'm gonna say. I gave y'all some clues on my features, and that's it. Bye bye. Talk to you later. Basically, are you lying or are you serious? I'm dead ass.